distance far. It is certain, it's emerging. We've been waiting for the shadows to rain. On the surface, we are fearless. When we hear it coming, nobody's
You guys ready for this one? We're going old school today. The Halex Big Daddy Darin Young darts review begins right now. Hey, what's up guys? Worldwide here. We got a great video for you today, and like I said, we're gonna dial things back a couple decades and take a close-up look at the Halex Big Daddy Darin Young darts. Now you guys might be thinking, Halex, don't they make a bunch of crap darts for Walmart? Well, that's true nowadays. However, if you go back to the late 1990s, early 2000s, they actually made some pretty decent products, a lot of really nice darts. And in my research here, looking up these darts, I was looking in one of my old Bullseye News magazines. This one's from 2006, and I found an advertisement for these exact set of darts. So we've got Big Daddy Darin Young there and Johnny Kaczynski. And yeah, so best I can tell is that these darts are probably the better part of 16 years old. So they've been waiting to be thrown all these years, and I'm going to be happy to open them up and start chucking them at the board. Now, I picked these up on eBay right here in the United States. I found them, paid a little bit more than I wanted to for them, but man, you don't see these too often. And come on, it's Darin Young, probably one of the most popular players here in the United States. So yeah, I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's grab my other camera. We'll take a close-up look at these things, get them opened up, go over some stats and dimensions, and then my favorite part of the video, I get to finally throw these things after them being locked up in this package for the better part of 16 years. So it should be a good video, guys. Here we go. Okay, guys, can you believe it? These things have waited the better part of 16 years to be opened up. As you see, they are hermetically sealed inside this plastic case, which, you know, to be honest, has been driving me nuts because I got them last week, but I haven't been able to open them up and check them out. So I'm going to speed the camera up a bit, and I'm going to attempt to open these things up for the first time in 16 years. Here we go. Okay, and we're back. That was not too bad of a problem there. So we've got this nice kind of cloth dart wallet. Inside we've got the 3 barrels, 2 sets of stems, slim flights, and a set of standard flights, and this booklet, which... Alright, so check that out. How to throw like a pro. So what I'll do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scan this with my printer, and I'll put that down, I'll put the scan down in the pinned comment. You guys can check that out. But yeah, how to throw darts like a pro. So yeah, check down in the pinned comment for the scan of this. But what do you say we get these out of the package? I'll put them together and we'll take a little bit closer look, go over some stats and dimensions. Okay guys, there we go, a little bit closer look at these darts here. And you know what, when I first took them out of the package, my first thoughts were the Unicorn Ian White darts. I mean, it's almost an exact match. The only difference is the Ian White darts have 2 multi-rings on the back end instead of the 1 here. But yeah, other than that, man, it's a pretty close match. Now, I did go with these standard size flights on the back end. Those other flights were just squished beyond repair. So yeah, we'll rock the standard size flights for the rest of the video. But writing down some stats and dimensions, these, I believe, are an 80% tungsten barrel. The barrel length coming in at 48.1 millimeters long, and the barrel width, these being a straight barrel dart, 6.4 millimeters wide. Now these were advertised as 20 grams, and going back, you know, to the early 2000s, weight matching wasn't really a huge deal, but these weren't too bad. The lightest barrel one on the scale, 20.41 grams. The next barrel, 20.48. And the final barrel, 20.51 grams. It's only 1/10 of a gram off. That's not too bad, and it's something you'll certainly never notice. But what do you say? We get a little bit closer look at these things, and I'll talk about the grip. Okay, so obviously we have a very basic barrel here. That's about as basic as you can get. Straight barrel, multi-ring. So we have a bunch of painted multi-rings along the front, right into the middle of the barrel, and then one painted multi-ring on the back end of the barrel. And that is about it. No logos anywhere on this barrel. And looking at the nose cone, nicely tapered there. A little bit of a lip, as there pretty much always is, unless I'm reviewing the 180 darts. So I will be probably using the Trident 180 nose cones for the throwing part of the video. But as far as the grip goes, this is one of the smoothest barrels I've ever felt. I mean, you can barely feel these multi-rings. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be pretty generous giving these a level 2 grip on a scale of 1 to 5. I mean, yeah, I don't know if the grip's going to improve as these barrels warm up to my fingertips, but yeah, one of the smoothest multi-ring darts I've ever felt. But what do you say we get these things on the board? And you know what? I was going to use longer stems, and then I got thinking, like, you know, these are 16-year-old flights that have never been used. Somebody might want these darts, so I'm not even going to use this setup at all. I'm just going to throw on my L-style stems and flights. And yeah, we'll go with this setup for the throwing part of the video. I just don't really want to beat on this old original setup. So yeah, let's get these things on the board, see how they fly. Okay guys, here we go. Let's have a few throws with the old school Halex Darin Young darts. Now, quick funny story. During warm-ups here for the last 5 minutes, I couldn't understand why these darts felt so heavy. Matter of fact, I thought I made a mistake when I weighed them. So I got out my digital scales again, put them back on the scale, re-weighed them. Sure enough, a little over 20 grams. Then I remembered my last 2 videos I threw with 11-gram darts, and then the one before that, 5.5-gram darts. So yeah, that's why these things feel like I'm throwing bricks at the dartboard. I probably should have warmed up a little more, but I mean, straight barrel multi-ring dart, they're gonna throw really well anyway. I was getting a lot of tail down action. It's kind of hard. I'm looking at the monitor over here. They look like they're sticking straight out of the board, but in reality, like that first dart is ever so slightly tail down. But you know, you guys have heard me say numerous times, straight barrel multi-ring dart, it's going to work well for most players. Obviously, with these multi-rings being in the front, perfect for a front gripper. And then if you're a player that doesn't like a lot of grip, go ahead and grab the back there with the one multi-ring. But all in all, these darts, not very grippy at all. They did warm up to my fingertips and were slightly, like a little more sticky, but all in all, I think I was spot on with that grip level 2. Was that in? Can't tell. That last one was really tail down. Just a 60 there. But yeah, really nice find. You know, I look on eBay here in the United States a lot, and honest to God, it's like a majority of knurled darts, aluminum stems, ruthless flights for a ridiculous amount of money. So it's kind of nice to find the hidden gem every once in a while. And hey, you guys know I love a straight barrel multi-ring dart. They're flying really, really well. But yeah, they do feel heavy to me. Oh, where's that going? Uh-oh, all over the place. Little 50. All right, we'll do one more. That was an average killer. See if I can redeem myself. Tell you what, if you guys have never tried to talk and throw darts and not sound like a complete idiot, it's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, this would be a nice way to end it. Oh, I had to open my mouth. Hey, that was a bunch of treble 5s to end there. 50% of my last 6 darts, treble 5s. But hey, there we go. 3 good turns, 2 poor turns. But great set of darts here. Again, super happy that I found them. And you know what? They waited 16 years for this last clip that I'm about to share with you. You know what's coming. Here we go. Oh, that's tail down. Haha, there it is. Got the old boom shirt on. Boom! Those darts waited a really long time for that, didn't they? Third dart first, and the third. So, yeah, those darts were waiting a really, really long time to be taken out of their package and smashed in that 180. Oh, and hey, before I forget, which I always seem to do lately, let's run the instant replay close-up shot of the 180. But hey, there it is, guys. Hope you enjoyed this kind of throwback video. And yeah, I thought it was pretty cool that I actually found these things. Great set of darts, and if you like the Unicorn E and white darts, I'm sure you'd like these things. But if that would have to do if you can ever find them. But hey, there it is, guys. Feel free to leave a comment down below, thumbs up. Hey, always appreciated here. And until next time, we'll see ya on the next video. Later.